Championship Series report presented by Loan Depot. Yordan Alvarez has been nothing short of amazing. Players with multiple multi-home run games in a single postseason. Nick at Night, Chase Utley, Jason Worth, Troy Gloss, and yes, my man Willie Aikens going way back.
There he is.
Got to give Willie his due. And Yordan Alvarez. Sack, when a guy's going like this, and by the way, we saw a brief hint of his mortality after an 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts, battling a virus, and then it goes back to Yordan Alvarez, we know, slugging with a bandit. How do you stop this guy?
I don't know. That's the million-dollar question. He took an Aroldis Chapman slider that was a couple of balls off the plate, hit that for a home run. Nathan Eovaldi tried to sneak a fastball by him. He hit it into the second deck. He is a rare combination of a guy that is big and strong, but has an idea. There's not a lot of swing and miss. He hits righties, lefties. He hits up, down. He hits velocity. He might be pound for pound right now. There's a lot of good left-handed hitters. He might be the best in the game right now.
No, I agree with you 100%. And going back to the first game, though, and facing Montgomery, because when I kind of looked at that matchup, trying to figure out, okay, how is he going to attack him, looking at what Montgomery did really well and what Alvarez has struggled with over the course of this season, there's not much, but it matched up because Montgomery can sink the ball into a lefty, which really does a good job to get you off the plate as a left-hander, but the equalizer was the curveball. He's crushed sliders off lefties, but Montgomery had the big curveball, and that's what's, been giving Alvarez some fits. We saw there with Chapman. He threw him the slider there. He was all over it first pitch waiting for it.
And what's fascinating is this. Alvarez has been so good, but the rest of the Astros right now have been slumping. You look at Yordan's numbers, 25 plate appearances. Guys hit 391 with all those home runs and RBI. The rest of the Astros, almost 200 plate appearances, a 211 average, 7 homers and 16 RBI. These guys got to wake up.
Yeah, I think Alex is onto something because if I recall last year in the World Series, the one pitcher for the Phillies that seemed to have Yordan's number was David Robertson, the righty, but he was flipping that big curveball over, and it's kind of the same thing. I think the curveball is better to attack with him than the slider. The problem is, if you don't have a curveball, you're just not going to invent one when you go out there on the mound and say, hey, this guy doesn't hit the curveball well. Well, guess what? I don't throw a curveball. You're in trouble.
And when I look at the Astros offense, too, I mean, they've had some opportunities. They just haven't been able to get and string together multiple big hits. Now, the other thing, too, is today Michael Brantley played, got a couple of hits, got a big double in that game. I think he brings such a different dynamic, too. When he's in the lineup on that team, I mean, I faced Brantley a lot, and he is one of the toughest outs and always putting up a quality professional at bat. And it's just the name, too. He's got the track record, the pedigree. I think he lengthens that lineup a little bit. It's just a different look that he gives, whether there's a righty or a lefty up there.
He's an absolute nightmare from a pitcher standpoint because he doesn't try to do too much, right? You get behind the count, you want to go outside with a breaking ball, he'll hit a rifle shot between third base and shortstop. And if you fall behind the count, you think you want to, hey, this is the time I'm going to go ahead and get in there, he gets the bad head out and he can take you deep. Might be the best pound per pound. If the Astros had to have a guy up with a game on the line with a man on third, that's the guy they'd want to have up.
You'll see if Brantley can get going. In the meantime,